Good afternoon, YouTube. It's your man all the way, George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, like I said, even though Black History Month is has passed, it's not that more than a day, a few hours ago. You might well say now it's been a full day really, but I got to give respect to a man who's been a legend in the industry for many years. He's a songwriter, a singer, actor, activist. I mean, today is his birthday, and he is a legend, and many of you would know him from his music. He brought in a style of music, calypso. From the because he's originally born here in the United States, but he's a Jamaican of a Jamaican American descent, and this is one Mr. Harry Belafonte. Now, if many of you might know his songs like that from his album The Banana Boat, come Mr. Tallyman, tell me bananas, they like come. And that's a very popular song. It was even used in movies like Beetlejuice and TV shows and commercials over the years. Now, and Mr. Belafonte has been, like I said, very strong activism. He's been aligned with the greats like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and many others, and he has done so much in the force for the rights of black people here in America. Now, he was originally born Harold George Bella Fontaine Belafonte Jr. on March the 1st of 1927 in Harlem, New York. Now, his parents were both Jamaican immigrants, but Harold was born here in the United States. But as a young man, or as a young boy, he grew up also in Jamaica, being raised along with his two grandmothers. Now, before he became a actor singer, Harry was also he served in the Navy during World War II, and that's great. This is like a lot of these great actors and legends. Who before they got into their fame started out as a military. Now, around 1956, he started his first album, Calypso, which was a basically a style of Caribbean music. It wasn't very back then. It was just back then music like that was very new and different compared to the genre that was growing up, like rock and roll and the blues and so many other styles of music. But like I said, he had a series of hits such as as I said again, is a movie is a recording of the Banana Boat with with the signature Deo, me Deo, me say Deo, me say Deo, me say Deo. They like come on me, want to come home. I mean, that's just it's just one of those great songs. You just remember top of the head, like I said before, that song has been seen in movies like Beetlejuice and other TV shows and commercials over the years. Now, Harry also was an actor. He performed in movies such as Carmen with what was it? With what was the name? God, I knew the name of that girl. Let me, like I said, I'm researching some of this right now off the hook because and he has just with if you remember the name of the actress, I think Halle Berry did a movie about her. I forgot her name, but it's a Carmen was a very classic one of the movies based on originally uh, uh, a classical opera, but it's been turned into it was black one of the most successful at the time movies about black people about back then. He done many different TV shows and movies over his career, and he even had his own talk show for a minute back in the 50s, and he's been a strong activist for the civil rights movement. He's been associated with the likes of Martin Luther King and Sidney Poitier. He even here you have Charlton Heston. You remember from the Planet 8 movies. Get your filthy hands off of me, you damn dirty hate. And remember he became the president of the NRA. Don't you can't take it from my cold dead hands. But like I said, his friendship with Dr. King was the reason why he really got into activism. He really saw that the fact that Black Americans need to be seen as citizens. We are citizens in this country, and he fought for that right. He marched. He actually marched in the second march in Selma, which was the one where no one messed with him because why? Because him, several celebrities were in that march, and a lot of religious groups also were involved in that march, so they didn't want to mess with him this time. And also, his friendships with the likes of Sidney Poitier and Sammy Davis Jr. is legendary. They performed and worked together. And him and Sidney both being of Caribbean descent have been friends for a very long time. A while back was just Sidney just had his birthday some time ago. And they also acted together in the movie Buck and the Preacher. And I've seen that movie years ago. It was a pretty good movie. I would recommend you to watch it. It's a classic. It's a great western. Especially back in the time when it was you consider maybe close to the idea of a black exploitation western. But it was a good western. He played that preacher pretty good. And then he has won many awards from Grammys to he has an Emmy, and also just some time ago he has gotten Oscar Lifetime Achievement Award. He earned that. And like previously, he was married. He has three wives. His first wife gave him two daughters, and his second wife gave him a son and a daughter. And his one of his daughters, his oldest daughter, Sherry Belafonte, you might know her. She's an actress, a singer, a model. She's done TV shows and movies over the years. And right now, he's with his third wife, Pam. Who he met. She's a photographer, and he met and he divorced his second wife around about 2008. And even his last movie, big swing performance was in the movie Black Klansman, which was directed by Spike Lee, which starred David Washington. Who's the John David Washington, who's the son of Denzel Washington. But there's also talks about him, getting his own bio movie pick. And actor Jesse Williams will play a young Harry Belafonte, and I can see it. There's some qualities that Bud like. But being them both bit of mixed heritage, but this is gonna be pretty. But like I said, he still stands up and speaks about the rights of black people and other activists things that he believes in. He's a long time been a Democrat. He never supported the Trump's presidency. He often saw he knew what Trump was. Mr. Belafonte has done so much over the years. Being an amazing artist, activist, a singer, an actor. I mean, award winning. He just has so many accolades and stuff he got over the years. And and there's been some controversy in his past, but like I said, he's still one of those great people that just really that people admire. I think he also has gotten the presidential freedom award. He just has so much he has done. And this is a man that even though he's 93 years old today, is still standing up and speaking out against what he sees as how black people being mistreated, the violations of human rights, and the rights of individuals to be considered Americans, especially of our color and our creed. But like I said, I want to recognize Mr. Belafonte for his contribution to the black community, how much he has give to us, not just in his talent, but in his his just his heart. And this is a great man. And if you get a chance, if you feel like, hey, you got nothing to do, just pop in and listen to his music. It's classic. Like shake, 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 Sonora, shake your body down. There's some great songs back in the day. Anyway, I want to wish a very, very happy birthday to Mr. Harry Belafonte and many, many more. And like this fact, his like I said, his middle name is George. Anyway, reach your mail all the way to George page. Don't like, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm out.